It began with an online auction. A small wooden wine cabinet, worn and scratched, listed on eBay with a warning, "Do not open." The seller claimed the box was haunted, possessed by a Dybbuk, a restless spirit from Jewish folklore. Inside were strange objects: a lock of hair, 2 pennies from the 1920s, a dried rose, and a small golden goblet. The first buyer ignored the warning. Soon after, he reported shadowy figures, breaking lights, a smell of jasmine and cat urine filling his home. He returned the box. Others tried to keep it. One man wrote that his house filled with insects. Another said his mother had a sudden attack after he gave her the box. The final owner, museum curator Jason Haxton, sealed it away, claiming it carried a dark energy unlike anything he had felt. The Dybbuk box became an internet legend, studied, feared, and even blamed for strange occurrences wherever it appeared. The elevator game is a ritual from South Korea. It claims to transport players to another dimension if played correctly. The rules are strict. Press the buttons in a specific order, alone, at night, in a building with at least 10 floors. Step into the elevator, ride to the top, and do not speak to anyone. If done correctly, a mysterious woman may enter the elevator. Do not look at her or speak. Follow the rules. Step off on the correct floor, or risk never returning. Players report feeling cold, hearing whispers, and seeing doors open to empty spaces. The elevator game has no proof, only warnings, and a chilling reputation among those daring enough to try. Drivers in Philadelphia and other cities noticed something strange on the streets. Small, mysterious tiles were embedded in the asphalt. Each one carried strange words. Toynbee idea in movie 2001, Resurrect Dead, on planet Jupiter. No one knew who made them. Some believed it was the work of a lone artist, obsessed with hidden meanings. Others whispered of secret societies. The tiles appeared at night, in the middle of busy roads, surviving cars and rain. Journalists, curious drivers, even police were puzzled. The author remained anonymous, almost ghost-like, leaving messages for decades. The Toynbee tiles became a modern urban legend, a cryptic puzzle beneath the feet of the unsuspecting. For decades in western Pennsylvania, people told stories about a glowing man who walked the roads at night. He was said to have no face, just smooth skin and empty holes where eyes should be. Drivers claimed to see him near tunnels or bridges, his outline faintly lit by the glow of passing headlights. They called him the Green Man, and children dared each other to look for him after dark. But the legend came from a real man, Raymond Robinson. In 1919, as a boy, he was badly injured by an electrical pole, leaving his face disfigured. He survived, but avoided public places to escape stares and ridicule. At night, when the roads were empty, he went on long walks by himself. Locals sometimes saw him, and in fear or fascination, turned him into a ghost story. The Green Man legend still lingers, a reminder of how fear can twist the truth, and how a real person can become an urban legend in the dark. On a quiet beach in Adelaide, a man's body was found lying on the sand. He was dressed in a suit, shoes polished, and his face calm, almost serene. No one knew who he was, no identification, no wallet, no clues. In his pocket was a tiny scrap of paper, folded neatly. On it, the words Tamum shud. It means finished. That's what it said, finished. Investigators discovered a coded message in a hidden book, but no one could decode it. The man's fingerprints matched no records. His identity remained unknown. Some thought he might have been a spy. His cause of death was never determined. Poison, foul play, or self-deletion, no one could say. The Tamum shud case became one of the world's most famous unsolved mysteries. In the 1940s, Soviet researchers conducted a secret experiment. 5 prisoners were locked in an airtight chamber and exposed to a gas that would keep them awake for 15 days straight. At first, it worked. The men stayed awake, alert, and cooperative. But soon things changed. They began whispering to themselves, then screaming, then tearing at their own flesh. By day 5, the chamber walls were smeared with blood and filth. When the gas was finally turned off, silence filled the room. The test subjects had mutilated themselves beyond recognition, yet somehow they were still alive. When soldiers entered, the prisoners attacked. Their eyes were open but unseeing, their bodies mangled. They begged to stay awake, to keep the gas on. One man, before dying, uttered a single sentence: "I am the evil that lives within you all." The Russian sleep experiment was never proven real. No records, no evidence, only stories.